All right, everybody, welcome to a wild and weird weather watch by Thor News. And we're taking a look at this month, which is April. We're in super crazy season of wild weather, whereas we've had tornadoes ripping across the middle of America. The upper northeast has been getting a lot of snow. South America has been flooding at horrific levels in Peru, Brazil, and Colombia. And Australia has been getting tagged by Cyclone Debbie, which has caused major flooding in Wales. And, well, we are not through the eye yet. The weather is going to be weird, and it's going to keep getting weird. And as I always like to say on Thor News, that when the sun freaks out, Earth weather freaks out, and people freak out. So, hey, guess what? Like the last few days, we've had like 6 or 7 M-class flares, I believe. As you can see here, the NASA, a trio of solar flares, it says here. But so yeah, the sun has been freaking out. And so I expect Earth weather is going to continue to freak out on major levels. And so that is something we all need to watch out for, because weather is something that affects us all. And so I don't think we should be arguing about who caused climate change, but it's pretty clear that the climate is changing. I know that here at Thor News, we think the sun is a big factor in that, and that the poles are shifting. They shift a little faster every single day, and eventually they're probably going to flip. When? Nobody knows, but we're all trying to figure it out. So things are crazy, and they're going to get crazier. And one thing I want to point out to the West Coast, a guy I like and enjoy, but sometimes we have different varying opinions, kind of said that me and Sage had implied that we'd blown the California flood threat out of proportion. And that is not true at all, man. It's like the space pirates, it seemed somebody paid the ransom, so they put a high pressure zone over California. So for the last month, meaning March, California didn't really get any rain at all. Well, that time is about to change starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, I had to light a cigarette, because this is live, and I'm all freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. No, I'm okay. I mean, yeah, I'm freaking out, but hey, I've been freaking out since like 2015. This is mean sea level pressure. This is when outer space pushes in an inner space, and this is today, right now. Hey, Batman, don't fear, Russia, Batman's there. And then when there's the eye of Sauron mean sea level pressure spot, we've got our like binary pressure spots going on. And I always like to go to total cloud water. It gives us a decent idea of what's happening. Holy crap! So yeah, a lot of that moisture is going to end up in the northwest, and then it's going to grow as it moves east. It usually gets to its worst around, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Texas lately, and then it gets into snow and rain and sleet as it goes into the Atlantic over the East Coast. And so, like, the main reason I'm making this video is because I want to inform everybody that, like, hey, look, you got a lot of this water vapor. You got a lot of water vapor coming to the northwest coast. And, oh, man. Sorry, these are a little bit more choppy. But the information is totally awesome, bro. So, yeah. And one thing I've noticed, if you look on here, there's this giant, it creates a giant, see that? Very beginning, it's like a giant ribbon of, I got some of it right here. Like this whole thing. That is, so you can hear me clicking. That's big, man, and that is part of what's coming to the northwest coast. And then you can see over here, it's totally flipping out. And South America's been getting hit hard by the rains. Our prayers are with them, absolutely. And so I'm just keeping you guys up to date and informed. Now we're going to move over to the Pacific. I'm going to let this thing run a bit. I'm going to move it over. Give me a second. Mistakes are made in live, but it's so exciting, ain't it? It's excited. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put this up top. And Los Angeles, you need to watch out, man. I think you guys are getting a lot of water. What the heck? Why didn't I start it? What am I doing? I'm making mistakes. Here we go. All right. Let's take a look at it. I'll be silent as it runs through for a second. See, I think that starts on about the 7th. and you're going to get at least 2 rounds of it. And on these multiple factors, or on the multiple models, there are different weather models, they all have California and South California and Central California getting a shit ton of rain. When I say a shit ton, I imagine a giant, like 100-foot giant taking a dump. No, 1,000-foot, a 10,000-foot giant taking a dump. Or I guess it would be more like a pea, but now I've gone way too juvenile. But as you can see on here, you're gonna get some red. You know what I'm saying? Red, 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 red alert. So from this day, which is the 7th, the atmospheric river is back. We get a low pressure system of 984, which is pretty low. I think the lowest I've ever seen is 964. And so that's going to create a lot of wind and a lot of waves. And it was just like 2 weeks ago or a week ago that part of South California got 100-mile-per-hour winds, which tore houses off their bases. All right? So that is bad. A lot of waves, a lot of wind, a lot of water can be disastrous. So like here on the 8th, that's going to be a lot of water and a lot of turbulent weather. And, you know, we are keeping our eye on the dams. I'll remind you again, the Orville got a warning that if they did not fix it by November, they're giving it deep shit. And when they said November, they said by the next rainy season. And look at this frame. This looks kind of like rainy season, man. So you guys need to be aware and alert. I'm not asking you to fear anything. By all means, we are superheroes. We are badasses. Especially if we work together, we can accomplish anything. But I am saying these are crazy days indeed, my friends. And you watch, like, look at that giant alien angry shrimp fly off the East Coast. They hit the West Coast. Then they grow in the middle. Like right there, look at that's where it grows and gets powerful, and then it moves, gets bigger off the East Coast. There's a giant there, and then it's gone. And then it's just wave after wave after wave after wave after wave. When will it stop? Nobody knows, man. Probably after the poles flip. Did I already say that? Maybe. So that's what this video is about. I'm just letting you guys know that we're in weird weather, and it's going to be a situation where everybody's going to get it. You know, if the weird weather has not come to you, just wait, bro. You know? Just wait. And it'll be there. I'll be there. And see, this is around the same time. And so this is 3-hour precipitation. And what I noted was, like, one more. You don't usually get pink on this one. On this one, you really don't, like, pink doesn't happen a lot. These are usually conservative models, which underscore it. So you'll notice there's a lot of pink in here. Which means there's going to be a lot of rain, people. A lot of rain. And so, ooh, asteroids. Solar flare activity goes high order. So yeah, I'm just keeping you guys all updated. Trust me, I'll have a flood of well-edited videos out in the very near future. But for now, I just had to do these kind of quick bang videos to keep you guys updated. So then you can pass on the word that, hey, weather's weird. It's going to get weirder. And everybody on my friends, part of people on the West Coast, as I head back to Texas for a while, you guys need to stay on high alert. I will keep my eyes on the situation and keep you guys informed as much as possible. 'Cause yeah, I'm a total badass. You're welcome. I love you too. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Stay cool. And it's always darkest before the dawn, so don't get too down. No matter what happens, it's going to be good for all of us eventually. So, live long and prosper, my friends. Stay cool. God bless everyone, and may the force be with you always.